what's up? It's your boy, Jimmy the Store. Yes, it's nice, beautifully hot. We're gonna end up doing a video over here. Not too bad. Yo, I ain't shoot videos. Listen, I ain't shoot videos in a minute. Word. And I'm telling you, listen. I ain't gonna lie. I was going hard with the videos for 3 years. Like strong. It's not that I got tired. I definitely elevated in my skills shooting videos. I think now is the time for me to step my game up, filming wise. I mean, it's already stepped up. Y'all can see what I was doing from. I started filming 2022, March. The first videos I started to ever record was off the Wilderness mixtape. You heard? So y'all could go check that out. I made sure I came out with some decent clothes. You know what I'm saying? Something that nobody still don't have. Like white jackets, stuff like that. Shout out to everybody doing that. What's up, y'all? We was in the we was in the studio just now making hits. Ain't that crazy?
Like, you know, traffic, it could be like 30 minutes. Experience, nigga. I got experience.
Let's go. Listen. I can't believe I'm seeing this shit, bro. Every day this man is on the podcast. What the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm not gonna mention this shit on my shit today. I'm glad I addressed everything. And that was that. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. Good luck, man. Sorry. Make sure you clean your hands. Yo, Big Dan, what's up? #1 hit record maker. It's definitely mix up. The spot. At the warehouse today, the warehouse. See what's going on. Where everybody could get some information. Think about it. You get great information everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Then you have to apply that information. And then once you do that, then you should be, you know what I'm saying? Not you, but you know, in general. Because that's what it's about. You don't cry, you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? We was just over there. We did 8. What we did? 8? We did 40. We dropped 40 this morning. That shit sounds like a lot, but it's really not. That's crazy.
Who's 3?
Let's go. Better chill. What's this? What we gonna put on? Okay. No, that's all. What's good, John? Morning. Oh, yeah. Right here? Time to get Come on. I need to charge my motherfucking phone. Yeah, y'all. You want to can't. Is this gonna work? Okay. Alright. I got, oh shit. Oh, you gotta do that.
Morning.
I got it. Boy. It is okay. This is what I'm saying. I'm over here at this class. I wish I could have something on my phone if I don't. That's Island. I'm trying to tell you. This morning we put up 40 this morning. And we found Lee. We found Lee too. He was acting crazy. He had the laptop with him. He said, "Yo, I made a mistake." At least he admitted. Yo, I was. This what I'm saying. This why I had to leave. I had to leave because look, we was about to go do the whole 30, like that whole 30 we was talking about. We got off. We got off on 8. So by the 8th joint, somebody gave me the call like, "Yo, you gotta go to the mountain. You gotta go to Zah Mountain. That's where it's at." I'm like, I'm happy. That's the spot.
Thank you.
So, I say, you know what? Damn, I had to cut the whole shit off. But you know what? I'm glad because it started off wrong. It wasn't supposed to start like that. So when we go back over there, we're gonna try to get to the whole 30. We stopped at 8. No technical difficulties. Just it's that time. Yo, that diamond dust, right? Yo, let me tell you something. It's a lot of different.
To move this so it's hopefully you don't have too much on the top of the screen. Usually the top is a little bit darker. Oh, we need to change it in Spanish. Yes, question.
Can I get one of those, calendars for today and tomorrow? I'm misplaced. The one where you go to the workshop for the day and something that you go to the week.
Did you get a calendar from the navigators or did you get your calendar from the CSC?
CSC.
So then I need a little bit more information. Everybody has a unique calendar, so I'm gonna come back and get your full name.
All right, cool.
And then I'll find out where the CSC is and then it can.
We going back up.
Well, I have it at home. I can just look it up at home instead of going through that.
No, it's not a big deal.
All right, cool.
I need to know, your CSC, so let me know. Spanish. Do you remember her name?
Yeah, it's close to Aaliyah.
Talker, right?
Yeah.
Ayana.
Ayana. Yes.
She's not here, but I'll take a look and see. I'll find her.
Yeah, so that's it.
Give you the basic rules of this workshop. You are here for a job readiness workshop as it says on your schedule. At the end of this presentation, as number 5 says, you will have a sign-in sheet that you sign in for your attendance. All you have to do is sit through the workshop and sign for your attendance at each travel day.
Oh, okay. I have medical sleeping issues, so I just woke up because my medicine wore off and I'm in a shelter. Can I get some time to go outside and turn on the camera?
So your camera doesn't have to be on. What you can do you know how to send a private message? Actually, I'm gonna send you a private message.
Yeah, because I keep clicking on the chat and it won't let me type anything out.
So we listening to.
Okay, I just sent you a private message. Please respond back to that, and then once you do, you are free to log off, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Iris, you have a question?
Yes, I have received a letter, and then I don't know what it's
this letter means. It means if I still be in the program or not.
Does it say conciliation notice?
This is not true.
No,
This is a
it
part of the
says cash system reporting requirement.
Okay, so that means it should also tell you the instructions that you have to come to the office.
That's
Does
right.
it say that?
No, just that the news, you no longer have to return a 6-month melon. I don't know what does that mean.
So I'm sorry, I can't go over your document from HRA with you now. This is just strictly for the workshop. Do you have a caseworker?
Yes, and another thing, I have a problem with my leg and my doctor says I can't work and because
Okay,
he
I don't want
probably
you-
has surgery.
I'm sorry, I don't want you to display any of your personal information here. Do you have a caseworker? What's your caseworker's name?
I forgot her name, but she's pregnant.
Okay, do you have her contact information?
Like and subscribe.
No, I don't, I think I lost it because the first time I went over there, I came back home, I didn't have the paper, I think I did lose the paper.
Okay, so I need you to check your emails to see if you have any emails from your caseworker and then respond back to them, letting her know everything that you just told me.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I have 2 hands raised, and those are the last questions I'm gonna ask or answer before we start the presentation. Any questions that you guys have, I
We
can
about
answer
to start
afterwards.
the presentation.
Yes, Maldonado, you have a question?
My schedule only goes up to Tuesday for Zoom. Do I have to call to find out if I continue Zoom? or
When
I have
did
to
you
go
do,
right-
when did you do orientation?
I did it Wednesday of last week.
Okay, so you're just waiting until you receive an email or a text message telling you to come on site? And once you get that, it will give you the instructions on what you have to do next. Otherwise, you just follow your schedule.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Again, any other hands raised are gonna be answered after the presentation. Jessica Frazier is the last question I'm answering. Yes, Ms. Frazier?
I started the program, back in May of, May 26th, and I haven't gotten any record to reach out to them yet.
Okay, I did make a statement earlier that anyone that signs in today or yesterday for this workshop, my director is going to be reaching out to you guys or sending someone to reach out to you to make sure everyone is on the right track for their schedule. So just wait until you receive that email or text message from us, and it will tell you what instructions to do next.
Okay, great.
Why you gotta create a lane for yourself.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
This is shenanigans.
Alright, without further ado, I am going to get Carlos, so you guys can start the workshop. Start time. Again, if you guys have any questions, I will be back to answer those at the end of the
This
presentation.
is shenanigans. I'm not a part of this shit. Really not. I'm just hitting vlogs. Press the like button. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know what we're doing. I'm charging up the phones right now. Excellent, y'all. Shit. So, y'all, I'm gonna do like this. See, can't you tell this is a waste of time? I'm not wasting mine. Shout out to Quinn out there.
All right, good morning, everybody.
We got that.
My name is Carlos. I'm a trainer here at Kern Associates, and today we're going over discovering your strengths. Now, you can rename yourself if you're on Zoom. If you're on your phone, all you have to do is hold on to your video, and then the option to rename will pop up. If you're on your computer, full screen to Zoom, hover over your video, and then click the 3 dots that appear. It should also give you the option to rename yourself. And change his background as well.
What the fuck?
Alright, there we go. You know, I gotta have the front behind. So, today we got this outline. We're gonna go over why strengths matter. the types of strengths,
Wow.
identifying your strengths, applying strengths in the job search, communicating your strengths in interviews, addressing weaknesses, next steps, an action plan, as well as a closing and Q&A.
Can you hear
And my strengths matter. It strengths boost confidence and help you stand out amongst employers. When you can clearly articulate your strengths, it demonstrates self-awareness and value. Some of you have been here for the power of knowing yourself and why that was so important, right? For those of you who have not seen that presentation, don't worry, I give it at the end of every month. Focusing on strengths increases job satisfaction and long-term success, right? Sometimes you got a job and there's certain parts of your job that you don't like, even if you like your job. Like even in me doing this, the data entry, I don't like doing, right? But it's part of my job. So what do I focus on? I try to have as much fun as I can while giving presentations or while doing orientation, right? So, how strengths improve your job search? It allows you to align your skills with employer needs and helps tailor resumes, cover letters, and interview responses to highlight what you excel in. So we have different types of strengths. Right now, everybody's gonna be good at every single thing. Some people might be better at certain things than others. So the first one, we have technical skills, which are also hard skills, right? These are things you can put on your resume. In that skills section, you should have 6 to 12 skills listed. And some of those are gonna be hard skills and soft skills. So hard skills are specific, teachable skills, like data analysis, software proficiency, or project management. So examples can include coding, right? That's a hard skill, that's a task you have to actually do. Graphic design, financial analysis, writing. So some questions to ask yourself are, what certifications, licenses, or formal training do I have? Right, that can look different. Maybe you have experiences as an electrician, that's a hard skill. Right, plumbing, that's a hard skill. Maintenance, that's a hard skill. What skills did I learn in my education or training that I use regularly? Maybe you're already using one of your strengths. Consider the academic or training programs you completed and the hard skills you gained that you apply in real-world settings. So we also have soft skills, right? These are interpersonal skills, how you interact with people. So these are personal attributes and communication abilities that help you succeed in work environments, right? The environment being who you're around. So some examples can be communication. So you might put a bullet point on your resume as excellent communication, right? Written and verbal. Leadership, adaptability, right? That means if you're put in a new situation, you can learn quickly. Collaboration, that's one that employers love to hear, right? I work well with myself, but I also work well with a team. I work well in a team setting, maybe as a leader, maybe even as somebody who's just following directions, but you can work well, right? Maybe you don't got an ego. These are all good things you can put. Transferable skills, skills that can be applied across different industries and roles. Some examples would be problem solving, critical thinking, time management, creativity, and critical thinking, that's perfect. You literally have workshops here with critical thinking, right? Everybody here can put that on their resume. Good critical thinking skills. Deborah, yeah, exactly. That would be, because that is a hard skill, that's a task you gotta do. Now, for questions to ask yourself regarding soft skills, how do I typically interact with others in the workplace? Think about that, like how do you communicate? How do you let somebody know you need something done? How do you delegate? Right? I bet these are questions you probably haven't really thought about too much. How do I motivate myself and others? Sometimes you might be the only person with energy on your team. Maybe it's a rough day, maybe it's a Monday, it's gloomy, maybe it's raining outside, right? How do you find that spark to continue doing what you're doing? How do you motivate yourself? How do you motivate others, right? Is it by example? Is it through like just positive energy speaking to people, you know? So for example, the person you just saw, Patrice, anytime she's there, she has a very like bubbly personality, right? So even if you're feeling a little down, you speak to her, it's like, you know what? She's happy. No problem, you can definitely take it. Yeah, she has that positive, exactly, that positivity. So that positivity is infectious, right? When I speak to her, I'm like, you know what? That is gonna be a good day. Transferable skills. Which of my skills have helped me in learning new tasks quickly? What common tasks or skills have I consistently excelled at in different roles? So this helps identify skills like communication, collaboration, or analytical thinking that are applicable anywhere. Okay, I see some of y'all got some quotes, right? Certain mentalities of like, if I don't show up for myself, who will? You know, that definitely can be motivation for yourself. Some people give pep talks. Okay, Brian, I see you. And anybody in here, don't think I just have to be reading off the slide. Like, if y'all want to interact, I definitely can. You know, raise a hand or two, right? Especially those of you in the back ready to go to sleep, you know? All right. But yes. So for interpersonal skills, did I already read that? I did already read that. So your strengths are not just what you do well, but what you do with passion, purpose, and persistence. Embrace them, and they will lead you to success. Right? Somebody said, what about for introverts? Well, if you've been introverted for a while, you still got to communicate. So there's probably ways that you communicate, right? Maybe you have teams, maybe you send very thorough teams messages. Maybe you're great at emailing. You know, there might be certain things that you're really good at from being an introvert and having to learn how to communicate with that versus an extrovert who will just come out and just say whatever you want to say. So just think about what you do well. Like right now, you just sent me that message, right? But I'm gonna say this quote one more time for the people in the back, right? Your strengths are not just what you do well, but what you do with passion, purpose, and persistence. Embrace them and they will lead you to success.
That's what I'm saying.
So the idea is to leverage what you're already good at. So identifying your strengths, understanding your strengths. Strengths are not just skills, but natural talents and qualities that help you succeed. Self-awareness is key to understanding how your strengths impact your work. Right? No problem. Techniques for identifying strengths. Right? You gotta ask yourself, a lot of this is self-reflection. A lot of this is self-reflection. What activities do I perform best? What feedback do I receive from others? And look at past experiences. Which strengths helped you succeed in school, in work, in personal projects? Right? Really think about that. And you can ask others as well. Sometimes colleagues, friends, or mentors can offer insight into your strengths. So, aligning strengths with job requirements. One of the most efficient ways to use your strengths in your job search is to match your abilities to the requirements listed in job postings. This helps to ensure your resume, cover letter, and interview responses highlight the skills most relevant to the role. And so how to do this, you just research the role, right? Indeed, whatever job you're applying for is gonna have everything listed. So you just look at that list, right? Carefully look at the job description, identify keywords such as skills. If it has to do with emailing, with email etiquette, with maybe typing speed, right? All right, well, if I have to be typing a lot, I probably will have to communicate. Let me put good communication in that, right? So you gotta think about it. It might not be word for word, bar for bar, but, you know, think about it and apply what you can, right? And responsibilities that frequently appear in the postings. Imagine you're applying for a customer service representative role, and the job description emphasizes communication skills, problem solving, and patience. If you have experience handling customer inquiries and resolving issues efficiently, you should align your strengths with these requirements. So communicating your strengths in interviews. Interview strategy. Employers want to know how your strengths will add value to their company. You're gonna hear, oh, why did you apply to this job specifically? right? Not just a position, but specifically with our company. Like, what can you bring to this company? So think about that. What are your strengths? What value do you add? Right? Everybody here adds value. What is your strength? What do you add to the table? Use the STAR method. You know, when they ask a question about a situation, about tell me about a time, right? Anytime they hit you with a tell me about a time, use the STAR method. Situation, task, action, result, right? So this is what happened, this is what I had to do, this is what I did, this is the outcome. Number 3, example interview question, right? Tell me about a time when you demonstrated leadership. That is when you use the STAR method. So situation, at my part-time retail job, our store was really slow during the holiday rush, right? You paint the picture, you set the scene. Task, I needed to find a way to boost sales and make customers feel more welcome. Action, what you did to work on that task. I greeted customers, recommended products, and offered discounts to regulars. The result, sales increased by 20% and customer satisfaction improved. Right, so just an example of how you can use the STAR method. Now, addressing weaknesses. Recognizing your weaknesses doesn't mean focusing on your flaws, but rather being aware of areas where you can improve. This self-awareness is the first step to personal growth, and it can help you build a more balanced skill set for your job search. Be honest, but strategic, right? Focus on growth and solutions and frame weaknesses as opportunities. Listen, with behavioral questions, there's no way for them to verify. What are they gonna do? Call your employer and be like, hey, do you remember this date during Christmas when this person, like, they're not gonna do all that, right? So feel free to embellish a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That 18% might become 20, right? But if you're gonna cap, you gotta be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? It has to be reasonable cap. That's what I like to call it, right? So a slight embellishment in the stories, but just make sure it applies to this framework that we have here, right? The STAR method. As long as you answer the question directly, right, low. Now, you're not gonna just put a blatant lie, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, I tripled the customer satisfaction in that one day. Like, I didn't know you're capping. Reasonable, make it reasonable.
Tripled the customer satisfaction. I gotta use that.
So, addressing weaknesses. You know they're gonna ask you, all right, tell me 3 strengths. Now, right? So, how would you even find the weaknesses? That's where you get this self-reflection. That is the key to a lot of things. To improving as a person overall, you gotta recognize things first. And how do you do that? You gotta self-reflect. Take some time to reflect on past feedback from supervisors, coworkers, and mentors. What areas do they suggest you improve? So for example, I've been told I sometimes over-prepare for meetings, which causes me to be less flexible when unexpected topics arise. Now again, with the 3 weaknesses, right? As an interviewer, I don't like those questions, I'm not gonna lie. But you're going to encounter them every time. Like 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna encounter that question. 3 strengths, 3 weaknesses. And of course, you gotta make the weaknesses seem like strengths while still making the weaknesses. Right? I don't know why this became a thing or how this became a thing, but you gotta play the game. So, I tend to over-prepare for things. Like, come on, bro, so you're prepared, right? That's a strength. But how does that affect you negatively is essentially what you're doing. Common weaknesses in job searches. A lack of technical skills, imposter syndrome or lack of confidence, time management issues, difficulty with public speaking or communication, and struggling with delegation. These are ones you can use, right? Now, time management, be careful with that one. I would stick to the other ones, right? Like maybe lack of confidence. That's the easy one to just say, you know, I tend to have, a bit of a lack of confidence in what I do. You know, I tend to second guess my work order, right? Because you gotta frame it as I'm so thorough, therefore I am second guessing my work. That's the way you would frame it, right? Or I take on a lot of work, therefore I struggle with delegating. You see what I'm trying? You see what I'm saying, right? Yeah, catch what I'm throwing?
Yeah.
Alright. So reframing weaknesses as opportunities for growth. It's crucial to view weaknesses as areas for growth rather than limitations. Employers appreciate candidates who are self-aware and proactive about improving their skills. By framing weaknesses in a positive light, you can demonstrate your commitment to personal and professional development. Show that you're actively working on improving it. Employers are more impressed by candidates who take initiative to overcome weaknesses. So for example, if you feel your public speaking is a weakness, you might say, instead of just saying, I can't speak in public, you would say, I've noticed that public speaking is an area I want to improve, and how am I doing that, right? Taking the action. So I've joined a local Toastmasters group to build my confidence and skills in this area. They're not gonna be like, show me that right now, right? Let me see, show me a picture of you with them right now, right? No, you just gotta, again, reasonable cap. They're not gonna ask to see pictures or go on your, so like, they're not double checking for that, right? Reasonable cap. Somebody said it's always how you say something. Exactly. Next step, action plans. A clear action plan begins with defining your career goals. Understanding what you want helps guide your job search and ensures that you're targeting positions that align with your strengths and aspirations. Short-term goals. So there's short-term goals you can achieve in 3 to 6 months. So for example, I want to land a job in construction and apply to 10 roles this month. You can for sure do that in a month. Then you have the long-term goals. These may take a year, 3 years maybe to achieve. For example, I aim to move into a leadership position in the next 2 years. To become a leader, like to get into that leadership role, people gotta recognize you as a leader. You gotta put your time in, you gotta put the work in, right? Definitely doable in 2 years. Actionable step. Write down 1 or 2 short-term and long-term goals related to your job search. And I'm old school, writing things down definitely helps. You help commit it to memory as you write it on the page. So, take care of yourself during the job search expiration. Job searching can be stressful, so it's important to take care of your mental and physical well-being throughout the process. Maintaining a positive attitude will help you stay motivated and resilient. So how to do this? Self-care. Take breaks, exercise, and practice mindfulness to stay focused and reduce stress. Celebrate small wins along the way. Celebrate each step forward, whether it's completing a job application, getting an interview, or receiving positive feedback. An actionable step, set aside 30 minutes a day for self-care. Whether it's walking, meditating, or spending time with family, right? Ideally, this self-care will be something that is not just scrolling or just like watching a show. Like, what are you doing for yourself rather than just like entertainment? Like, what are you actually doing for you? Right, something you don't get to do often that you've always thought about. Oh, maybe I've always wanted to paint. Let me just try painting real quick, right? Just be anything, walking around. Let me go for a jog. Let me do whatever it may be. Something that's not just like, all right, let me just scroll. I know it's very easy to just pick up the phone and be like, all right, man, just look at 1 or 2 reels. Just look at 1 or 2 TikToks, right? Scrolling. That 1 or 2 turns into like 30 minutes. So. Takeaways. Number 1, this is a summary, right? In case you was asleep for the first 26 minutes, right? You caught up with this one slide. Number 1, recognize your strengths. Reflect on both hard and soft skills that make you stand out. Use self-assessment and feedback to identify your top strengths, right? Align your strengths with the job roles. Research roles and align your strengths with the skills employers seek. Customize your resume and cover letter to highlight your strengths. Number 3, address weaknesses with growth. This is the reasonable cap portion. Be honest about areas to improve, but focus on the steps we're taking to grow. Turn weaknesses into development opportunities to show your commitment. Again, reasonable cap. Yeah, I'm in this group. Okay. Take action. Set clear career goals and create a timeline for your job search. Stay consistent with your efforts and celebrate small wins along the way. Keep learning and growing. Continuously improve your skills and network with others in your field. Keep refining your strengths and be open to feedback and growth. Thank you for listening. So for those of you in person, yes, room 3 as well. Thank you. Thank you. If you're on Zoom, don't leave yet. But if you're in person, you can leave. Room 3, you can leave. I know some of y'all got questions. Y'all can come to room 5 and ask those questions. For those of y'all online, yes, that doesn't mean you can actually get the survey now. I'm gonna do this, not a survey, sorry, the sign-in sheet. Let me get this sign-in sheet along with the survey.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
On your video.
Yeah, it's all good. It's my fault.
I know some of you
Sorry.
can't
It's
click
all right.
it, so you need the full link
Yeah,
for the sign-in
yeah,
sheet.
sure up.
In which case, I'm going to put that as well. Then I'm going to freeze the chat.
We finished it up.
That way, people don't ask, where's the sign-in sheet? Right? It is right there, the most recent one.
I'm about to use that.
Okay, put this here, and let me freeze the chat. One moment.
What's up, y'all? Like, subscribe,
All right.
share, comment. You heard what he was saying. It makes sense. Everything. That right there was no cap. Yeah, y'all, so that's what was going on. I should have did this in the beginning. I probably need the real paper. Hold on, y'all. Nah, it worked. Yeah, y'all, I'm so happy that y'all are tuned in. And y'all got some education while you're listening. Don't get it fucked up, y'all still on the show. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Alright, y'all. We lit. I'm about to bust some move. We going straight to the Glockington. And that's about it. Let's go. Video shit. Video shit.
Hey, boy, security, you want to see the door? Yeah. It's not, the doors is locked. You lock it, yeah, you can't open the door. Trust me, I'm gonna do all of it. I hate this right here. I don't like it myself.
Like, yeah, once it's done.
You can't take it. Yeah. That's the part that baffles me.
This is on this
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be calling the door right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we could take the steps.
Next time you just send me a message.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, cause I would've, yeah, that's why I came up them steps. This is elevator. Ridiculous.
Yo, we could take the steps or not?
The door doesn't open from the stairs.
Oh.
Have a good day. What floor is it on?
It's on 2, it's coming up.
Fuck, I don't know.
Follow him. Follow him.
Man, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go over there. Oh, wait. Wrong number. Don't call here. Something like that, yeah. Press the like button, y'all.
Billions Entertainment. Looking for attention. You looking for
You gotta really watch out. Yo, like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you very much. Remember that view I showed you from the window? UPS, what up?
You'll never recoup. My sales going up. Sales going high. You'll never recoup. You'll never recoup. Never. They calling.
You'll never recoup. What's up with Larry? You know
so elegant, so elegant.
Somebody tell Larry we on it. Billionzent Entertainment. I'm going to look at that record right now, Larry. I'm not safe. Everybody go to Sinister Mayhem right now. Go to the song Idiot and say we looking for you, Larry. What's up, Bob? Everything good? Say what's up. Yo, what's up, G? Y'all working? That's what I'm saying. Say what's up. You putting in work, Larry.
Like to watch, don't steer on survey, that's a steering charge. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Idiot. Idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Got you in the pink pen.
What is wrong with Larry, bitch? Idiot, Larry.
Look at the fashion.
Yo, Larry, we coming for you, Larry. Yo, Larry, we coming for you right now, Larry.
Master, sir.
Let's go.
I heard Yoda talking about
We got the new hit single out right now. Yo.
What are midichlorians?
It's heroin.
It's heroin. Come on, man. You know who's locking down this shit. Down at the store. Billions Entertainment.
Billions Entertainment.
Man. Man. What's up, boy? Let me ask you something. I need you to say you an idiot, Larry. You an idiot, Larry. Because you got the new single out. It's called You an Idiot, Larry. Yeah, man. We coming for you, Larry. Right now.
You an idiot, Larry. You dirty Larry.
We coming for you, Larry.
You an idiot, Larry. What I'm serving.
Just an idiot, Larry.
You an idiot, Larry. The fuck is wrong? You an idiot, Larry. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Just an idiot, Larry.
Larry, you a fucking idiot.
Look at the fashion. Look at you. Just an idiot.
Master, sir. I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering.
Yo, Larry, let me
What
tell you
are
something, Larry.
midichlorians?
It's heroin.
Oh, that's nice.
Idiot. Billions Entertainment. You an idiot. You an idiot, man. You an idiot, man. You an idiot. You on pink TikTok. You on red dirty wall. You an idiot, man. Idiot, man. Dirty Larry. You an idiot, man. Don't stare at the thing that's the steering charge. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Idiot. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Got you on the pink tee. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. You're an idiot, Larry. So motherfucking idiot, Larry. Wake up, Larry. Wake up, Larry. The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you? You an idiot, Larry. You an idiot, Larry. Idiot, Larry. Just an idiot, Larry.
Larry, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it to you, Larry.
Master, sir, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
It's terrible.
Master, sir, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
It's terrible.
It's kind of hot today.
Stop playing this making it, dropping records.
We got something going on
Who's buying
on the other side of town.
Who the fuck buying those records? I make hits, real records, indie records, independent. I need a day. Money 3 all the way on the way. The spaceship coming out of space.
That's some too. Shout out to everybody out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know what's up.
Buying those records.
Dropping a lot of hits in y'all.
Buying those records. Stop playing this entertainment. Making hits, dropping records. Who's buying your records? Who the fuck buying those records? I make hits, real records, huge hits, indie records, independent. I need a day.
How y'all feeling out there? What's up?
Money 3 all the way on the way. The spaceship coming out of space.
Y'all hear that?
Master, sir,
That's
I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Let's get on that right now.
Stop playing this serious entertainment. Making hits, dropping records. Who's buying your records? Who the fuck buying those records? I make hits, real records, huge hits, indie records, independent. I need a day. More money 3 all the way on the way. The spaceship coming out of
Who's buying those records? Shout out to my fans out there.
buying those records. Who buying those records? Stop playing this entertainment. Making hits, dropping records.
beats is fire. Shout out to Sugar Beats, y'all.
I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Why you want violence? You better change your mindset. I be fucking grinding. That's what you should do. I'm not tryna tell you what to do. You better get paper, 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 and pay your dues. Don't be a fool. Don't get it confused. You really want violence. You respect pain and violence. Better get up off that nonsense. You don't want no peace. You just want violence. You don't like peace. Why you want violence? You better change your mindset. I be fucking grinding. That's what you should do. I'm not tryna tell you what to do. You better get paper, 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 and pay your dues. Don't be a fool. Don't get it.
That's the like button, y'all. What's up? It's your boy.
You really want
From the store.
You respect pain and the violence. Better get up off that nonsense.
Master, sir. I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
It's heroin. It's that monster music. Monster music. Get the drink. Get the drink. You gon' need energy for this one. For this one, the monsters is coming after you. They're after you. The monsters is coming after you. They're after you. Monsters on the monsters on the
Monsters is coming after you. Shit. that shit, man.
Jamaica star, billions entertainment. Walked in the bank with my umbrella, talk to the teller. I need nothing but hundreds, I need nothing but money. I opened up my umbrella, it started raining inside. Raining. My phone started ringing. Who's calling? The label outside. I got
Yeah, yo. I tell you, when you don't know what's up, it's crazy.
changing lanes. Jamaica star, billions entertainment.
I wanted to go highlight my people.
Something's happening.
I didn't know they was gonna let us out. I can't sit down. That's so cold.
Life's speed. Hand hotter than a comment. Lava flow too much. This is the bars. This is the fashion. You love it a lot. I get messages a lot. I just be up in the spot. They know what's up. They know it's selling right now. It's selling right now. Yeah. Life speed. The label keep calling me. They want these hits now.
We dropping nothing but hit records. That's it. I walked in that bank with my umbrella. I know y'all love that record. My phone started ringing. subscribe, share, comment, tune in, turn up. It's your boy, Jermica Store. Let's make this thing happen right now. Let's go.